Good morning. My name is Linda. My channel is Butterfly Readings. Happy Monday. I wanted to come on today and do a pop up and just hang out and see what's going on. So, if you are interested in a reading, please type in hashtag pop dash up pop up and we'll see what happens. Today I'm pulling cards from the Akashic Record Oracle cards and the Past Life Energy cards. Now, I don't use these cards very often, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. So, what I'll do is I'll pull an Akashic Record card, and then I'll pull a Past Life Energy card, and then we'll probably read from the past life energy and see what is going on. So let me just say hello. So hi to Julianne, Spiritual Alchemy Energy. How are you? And to Karmic Karen, good morning. And then we have, let's see, I know I saw Jackie B readings. Yes, # pop up for a reading. So anybody who would like to, and like I said, I don't use these cards very often, but I just have been called to use them, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to do that. So yeah, so let's wait for some people to come in. How was everyone's weekend? Mine was a little bit crazy. Hey, Richleen, how are you? And so Friday, I was supposed to do a show with Whispers from Heaven with Jenny, and she at the last minute wound up with a terrible migraine. And then let's see what else happened. And then on Saturday, I was supposed to do a reading with Hibiscus Healings with Sarah, and she wasn't able to do it. And so we canceled that until probably next month or so, whenever she's up to it. And then I did do a little kind of an interview with Chirp, Cheer, and Chai. And that was really kind of fun. She asked me some questions and I answered them. And it was really lovely. If you haven't seen it, check out Chirp, Cheer, and Chai. It's CHIRP, Cheer, CHEER, N, just the letter N, Chai, CHAI. And that was on Saturday, maybe evening. And then Sunday, I went to Sun Psychic Jean had a really fun pendulum class. So we got to learn some different things about the pendulum, and then we got to practice, and that was kind of cool. So yeah, I said, boy, I wish you'd had this class last week because I just did a pendulum class all by myself on Friday. So, but it was really cool. So a lot of stuff I already knew, but I picked up a couple little tips. So one of the things with the pendulum classes, you can use a lot of that with the questions, the yes and no type of questions with the dowsing rods. So yeah. All right. So I put pop up in the chat, and as soon as I have 4 or more people signed on, I will get started. So let's see. Tomorrow at 1:00 Eastern time, I am on with Nancy, A Crone's Intuition. I am really looking forward to that. I was watching her and Scott together yesterday, and she's an amazing reader. It almost scared me a little bit. She's so good. Hey, peace, love. But you know what I mean? It's like some of these readers are just amazing, and so am I. That's what my director says, and so are you. But and then later in the day, at 6:00, I'm on with Judy and Scott, and that'll be a fun show. But yeah, so check that out. And then, of course, Thursday, I will be on butterfly readings. And then I think that's it for the week, maybe. Let me just check here. Oh, yes, because I have to have a massage on Friday. Sorry. And then Saturday, I'm on with Judy. Judy and I are doing our Mystic Conversations. And then on Sunday, I am back on with Scott. So, yeah, so it's a busy week. So 2 tomorrow. Wednesday is chair yoga. And read my thingy so I can see. Butterfly readings, massage, Linda and Judy, and Linda and Scott. Yes. Yep. So that's what I have going on. So if you have a channel and you would like to put it in the chat, I would love for you to do that, because here we support each other, right? So Julianne has a channel and Jackie B has a channel. I'm not sure of every single person's channels, but I do know that I love it when you post your channel. And oh my goodness, you will not believe this, because I'm telling you, I don't believe it. I need 5 more subscribers to get to 400, and then I will give away another free reading. So that's how I met Jackie B. And then with all of the gifts that she had, she came on with me for her first time. And now look at her. She has blossomed. Hello. I love it. So today is 3/2. Wow. I don't know. Is time flying or is it just me? So let's see what we got here. Let me see if I have pop up. Oh, I have 4. All right. I'm going back to the, I didn't share screen. Let me do that. Share screen. Yeah. Giveaway tool. Share. Okay. So there we go. Okay. So we have 5. And let's do, where do I have to go to do that? I have to go back to the tool. I don't know why. All right, here we go. So the first reading goes to Richleen. And then the next reading goes to Jackie B. I was watching Diane G last night, and she has music with hers. I got to find out where she gets that music from. So I don't have to go da 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 da. And it's going to be Julianne or Karmic Karen. Yay. All right. Now there are some amazing readers on right now. I looked and I didn't see anything, but then of course everything comes on like last minute as to who is live. So I was not aware that there were so many readers on, but you know what? It is what it is, and anybody who wants to be here can be here. So, Richleen. So, Richleen, if you would go down to the bottom and just type in the numbers 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because the last time it was hard to find the names and the count. And I had a little voice in my here whispering to me what it was. So, Richleen, if you will tell me what number you want. 2. So, Richleen wants the number 2. So, what I'm doing is I'm picking the second card. And this card says, Now this is the Akashic Records Oracle cards, and it says number 16, Halls of Amenti, Records of the Soul. And sorry about that. I think I just knocked his nose off. And so then the card from the past life energy will be second card. 1, 2. Idyllic memories, peace and tranquility. So whether you lived during that time and it was a peaceful time and you lived very tranquilly, and these can be 2 different lives even. One here and one there. Let me make this picture bigger so I can actually see what I'm doing. Yep, there you go. So Richleen, that's what I have for you. And this card is number 1. And then this card is number 16. So peace and tranquility during the times of the records of the soul. And who knows what is buried deep under that. I find it amazing of what we don't know in this day and time. We just don't know. And so for the idyllic memories, your past life energy, what it says here is, the card indicates a lovely past life energy that was largely beneficial and pleasant for you. An idyllic life contains loving relationships, financial comfort, and general good health. You have a subtle memory of that experience, and you may be feeling something is missing this time around. And the affirmation for this card is, I have the power to create happiness every day, and I make the choice to do so. So that's what I have for you, Richleen. Wishing you many blessings. Okay, I have to figure out a better way of doing this because I have cards all over. All right, put them back. So Jackie B. Jackie B is up next. So Jackie, did you put a number in? They are both beautiful cards, yes. Hey, Trista, how are you? Okay, so Jackie B is up next. And Jackie, what is your number? Oh, you're so welcome, Richleen. Thank you for coming in, letting me read for you. Oh, there's the man who put me back to sleep this morning. Oh, my goodness. My husband had to wake me up at 11 o'clock. He's like, don't you have something going on soon? I'm like, oh, I fell asleep. Thank you, Victor. I must have needed it because somebody kept me up really late last night. So Jackie B, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. What do you have for me, Jackie? Okay, Jackie. Jackie, are you working 5 different shows this morning? And Jackie B, I'm looking for a number, 1, 2, or 3 from you. You're up. 1. All right. Jackie. Jackie. You guys know I shuffle these cards really good before I put them away. I shuffle them really good when I bring them out. And I don't normally shuffle while I'm doing a show because I drop things. All right, number 1. Oh. Jackie, the first card I have for you, your Akashic Records Oracle card, is number 27, Peace. Wow. And then your past life energy card is Career History, Job and Work Patterns, number 37. Let's see what card number 37 has to say. I'm only reading from the Past Life Oracle. 30. I gotta get my little cheater out so I can see. 39. So career history is jobs and work patterns. This card uncovers potential career patterns of the past. Like relationships, occupations are so deeply encoded, they are bound to repeat. You can look to your present job or to your hobbies to find clues about your previous types of work. In fact, there is a clear line of connection between previous pastimes of any kind and present work experiences, especially if the passions and interest card is nearby. For instance, a mail carrier in a past life could be a stamp collector now. A current job in construction could indicate a career in an architect in a past life. Very interesting. So it says here, your affirmation is, I am releasing unwanted work patterns. I am attracting the ideal occupation with supportive people, abundant recommendation, and fulfilling positions for as long as I desire. And look at you now. The peace and the love and the joy you bring to people with what you're doing. You are such a blessing to this community, Jackie B. Thank you for letting me read for you. And next up we have Karma Karen. So Karen, if you would let me know what your number is. Just at the bottom, all you have to do is type in number 1, 2, or 3. Okay, Karen wants a 3. Okay. Okay, your first card for the Akashic Records Oracle is number 43, War and Battles. And unfortunately, in this day and time, we are once again facing that same type of a history. So let me see what your past life energy is. 1, 2, 3. Isolation, lack of connections, number 28. So we've got war and battles, and I don't know if this was when you came back from the battle that you suffered so much loss that you've kind of hermited yourself. But let's see what card number 28, isolation, has to say. So isolation says lack of connections. Present isolation can have many karmic sources, but if you're experiencing a life of few or no friends, it's time to investigate this pattern. Even if you have a large family or several acquaintances, you may still feel disconnected, isolated, and emotionally alone. This is a more common occurrence than most people realize. But this card is calling you to reconnect now and forge meaningful relationships that will provide the kind of camaraderie that bring you joy and a sense of support. Your past life energy regarding this issue may have been extreme. You may have lost your family or community through war, through some other natural disaster. Sometimes people just prefer to be alone. They feel safer and life seems less complicated. This may reflect lingering past life attitudes and the choices. So, Karen, your affirmation is, it is safe and comfortable for me to connect with others in more meaningful ways. And I know I was very isolated before COVID. And when I found this community, I was like, oh my goodness, this is just amazing. So, and I know anybody who is a part of this community, we feel the love. We feel included. But you need to get out, meet people. I started going to a senior center. I know I don't look old enough to go to a senior center, but anyway, I started going to a senior center on Wednesdays, and I'm doing chair yoga. And physically, it's good for me. And mentally, it's good for me. I get to see other people. I get to talk to other people. And if I like what they're having for lunch that day, I stay and have lunch. My girlfriend actually is the manager at the place, so I kind of get the head schedule of what's going on. But I feel better because I'm doing it. It gives me a purpose to get up, get dressed, get out. So I hope some of that resonates for you, Karen. And thank you for letting me read for you. Oh, you're 7. Well, you know what, Karen? In a few months, I'm going to be your age, and I'm still working it because I have to. Because if I don't, I'm just going to fall over. Hey, Nancy, I'm just telling everybody that we were going to be on tomorrow, and I'm so excited. So you're welcome, Karen. But seriously, find a senior center, or I don't know, do you have an opportunity for Meals on Wheels or something where you have connection with people? Now, I have my daughter and grandkids that only live a few miles from me, but I don't see them all the time. And I have my husband who's in and out every day, upstairs, downstairs. You know, we have coffee in the morning together, and in the evening we'll have a meal together. But he has his hobbies. I'm like now doing this. So, you know, you need a purpose. You need people. You need people. So call me. I'll be one of your people. So that's what I have for you, Karen. Thanks for letting me read for you. I really appreciate you guys for coming in. All right. So next up, we only have 2 on the spinner winner. So I'm going to spin. So anybody who would like a reading, I'm using the Akashic Records Oracle cards and past life energy cards. So if you would like a reading, please type in hashtag pop-up. And here we go. Julianne. That leaves Wish Trista on the wheel. I'm going to put you down in case nobody else, because in 3 minutes I could forget. I know you find that hard to believe. Okay. And I did it. I didn't do the thing. I didn't do the thing. See, Julianne was the winner that time. Okay, now I can remove it because it doesn't let me do the last person. And I never understand that. I just don't get it. Hey, Diana. Oh, I'm hoping to get some mail today. There you go. Richleen is off. It's POP-up. Peace, love. Get a dash in there, sweetie. So you're not totally alone. Okay, that's good. Yeah, but boys are different than girls. I know, Diana, I saw it. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. because after Nuestra Tabula Rasa, I get so wound up after hanging out with my girl that, yeah, it was, I couldn't sleep right away. So I was just surfing. All right. So we have Julianne. Did you give me a number, Julianne? If you want a reading, it is hashtag POP-UP, pop-up. All right. Julianne, pick a number between 1, 2, and 3, and I will pull cards for you. Julianne. Did I miss it? I think so. No, I went back pretty far. There you go. Julianne with like number 3. See, this is why I didn't do like 5, 7, 9 or 3 something, because it was really hard doing that. to go through all those cards. 1, 2, 2, 3. Ah, Julianne, beautiful card. Number 18, the heart chakra. Let's find out what your past life energy card is, and then what the message is that will tell us a little bit about what is going on with the heart chakra. 1, 2. I even have a hard time counting to 3. Okay. Abandonment. Feelings of unworthiness and rejection. Make the picture bigger so I can see it. So the heart chakra and feelings of unworthiness and rejection. Julianne, I can totally relate. Number 4, abandonment. So the card abandonment says, past lives of abandonment can carry deep emotional scars that often repeat in present patterns of rejection. You may have been abandoned by your parents, a spouse, or family. You may have even been ostracized by an entire community. Whatever form the past life situation may have taken, the energetic influences play out in feelings of inadequacy and continuing expectations of being rejected. But no matter what has happened in the past, either in this life or in previous lives, you now have the power to release its karmic trend. The first step comes with learning how to truly accept yourself. You are a valuable, eternal being who deserves your own high regard. And if this card falls near self-doubt card, then that especially important lesson. After all, repeated rejection results in false assumptions that you are unworthy. Nothing can be further from your eternal and divine truth, which preexists all physical lifetimes. You are a child of God. Wait a minute. In your virtue of divine legacy, you are unlimited value, power, and deserving. It's time to embrace that truth now. The more you connect with your radiant, true self, the more others will too. And your affirmation, Julianne, is I am worthy of being loved and accepted. I choose to love and accept myself, and I attract others who return those energies to me. And Julianne, you are loved in this community. You are such a blessing. Your gifts, your readings, your art. I mean, you're just a very, very special person. So what's that song? Let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay, you don't want to hear me sing, trust me. All right, that's all right, Julianne. I got your Linder. Hey, Carolyn, loving life. How are you? Hey, Laura. Good to see you. All right. So, okay. So, Richleen, you are 65 on disability, Social Security, not working with your husband. You need doing readings to give something to do, hobby. Plus, I have 3 grandchildren. I see them sometimes. Okay. So, Richleen, do you have a channel? Are you doing readings? Or do you just like to receive the readings to give you something to do? So next up we have Trista. And Trista, if you would type hashtag and number 1, 2, or 3. One, 2, or 3, Trista. Okay, let's see what we got. Akashic Records for Trista. I looked up and saw Jackie B's reading. It said 22, and I was like, no, not 22. Oh, so Richleen does have a channel. Okay, how do I get that? So it's like at Richleen Spiritual Birds. Let's see. I have to write this stuff down because if I don't, I'll never find you again. Spiritual. Two. I like that. All right, Trista would like number 3. Thanks, Jackie. So 1, 2, 3. So Trista, the first card I pulled for you from the Akashic Records is number 36, solar plexus chakra. And the way I remember whether they're solar or whatever is I figure sun is solar above the belly button. That's how I remember. Look at that yellow sunshine. Solar plexus. Now let's see what the past life energy cards have to say to you. What does Trista need to know? Ties her past life and her present life together, maybe. Deceit, betrayal, and manipulation. Card number 36. Well, 36 is a 9, so that's an end. So hopefully, you have 2 36s. 36 and 36. So let's see what's your past life. So card number 36, deceit, betrayal, and manipulation, indicates some ill will lingering from the past. Someone in your past life orchestrated a difficult event, and that person could have played a part in some hurtful experience in this life. The manner of the past life betrayal could have taken any form from the mundane to the severe. Perhaps someone you trusted stole money from you, or maybe a past life spouse was unfaithful. So, Trista, your affirmation is, I live in my personal power. I trust in myself and in my ability to take charge. And if you feel like you've had some issues with your solar plexus, do a clearing, do a cord cutting. Now that you know that there was something in your past that, whether it's affecting the future or not, but there's quite a few people in the community who do clearings. I actually can do a clearing if you want one. But cord cuttings, Kelly Healer is really good at it. And I'm not sure who else, but that's the name that comes to me right away. So just something to think about. So, all right. So let me just look here and see what these new comments are. You know who this is? Okay. You were about to say 36. Yes. Yes. They are both 36. And 3 and 6 is 9, and 9 is an ending. So, all right, Kelly McCall, hashtag POP-UP. I tried to do pop-up like that, but it threw the dash in there. I don't know why. It has a mind of its own, that Wiener Spiener. So, oh, you are giving readings on Purple Moon Tarot with Francine, Richleen, Roman, and Jan. Fridays at 7 and Sundays at 5, the tea party. I'm trying to think, Purple Moon. Is that Purple Moon Tarot is Francine Purple Moon? I only know who Roman is because he was on that newbie show that Scott had me on. But I will have to, let me write this down. So usually Fridays at 7 or 8, I'm usually on. So, but Sunday at 5. So 5 p.m. Eastern, Southern, Northern. Which way? I need very, very specific. Okay, Francine is Purple Moon Tarot. So I don't know any of the names. So, but thank you. So Carolyn and Kelly are on the spinner winner. All right, let's see what we got. We've got 4. So Julianne. So that means Trista's going to pop up again because I just wrote her name down. Okay, Trista's done. That means that one of these guys is going to be stuck in the winter spinner. Kelly McCall. It's funny. Why do we call some people by their whole name and other people's we just call by their first name? So I got Peace, Love, and Carolyn. Peace, Love, and Carolyn. Carolyn. All right. Oh, you know what? I didn't put it on the thingy again. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I just did not do it. The other day I was so good at it. I did every single, see, there's Carolyn. So I have Carolyn and Kelly and, well, it's Kelly, Carolyn, and then Peace, Love is what I've got. So let me take this off. Do you love my background that Sarah made for me with those beautiful butterflies? Hey, Lovey. She's so talented. I just wish I knew what I was doing. All right. So Kelly McCall, if you would put your hello, Austin 1561. I love you. It is supposed to snow here in a little while. And who knows, you may or may not see me today. But if you see me somehow awake, in case anybody doesn't know, Austin is my grandson, and he loves me so much. So if I get dressed and go to the bank, I will definitely make a run. It better not snow. I want nuggies. I hear you. All right. Kelly wants a 3. All right. So Kelly. Kelly wants a 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. So Kelly, your first card is 23, Magic and Alchemy. Wow. Look at all that sparkling magic. And from what you've said, you could use some magic. Yeah. Well, we all could use some magic. So 1, 2, 3. But the past life card shows self-doubt. Number 10, feelings of inadequacy. So hopefully this magic and alchemy is going to get rid of some of those feelings of inadequacy. But this this picture, that could be me sitting there. So let's see what number 10 is. Self-doubt. Nearly everyone has some kind of past life drama. No, that is true. That made them feel insecure. In most cases, this difficult experience comes from mistreatment by past life parents, and unfortunately, that pattern tends to repeat through many lifetimes. So if you had hurtful, demanding, or dismissive parents, authority figures in this life, it's likely that you received that same treatment in past lives, often by the very same people. This negative energy becomes coded in your own self-view, causing you to criticize yourself, worry about what people think, and even loathe yourself for any number of reasons. This karmic pattern cannot stand, no matter how severely you've been treated. None of that misinformation represents your truth. It is time to clear that inner karmic darkness and return to the light of your true eternal value, power, and worthiness. You must choose this loving perception of yourself if you want to shed both the negative energy and the difficult consequences. So your affirmation is, I release toxic conclusions from the past. I am free to choose what I believe about myself and the world. And so, Kelly, I hope you will release that, because you are so worthy of the love and the joy and the kindness that this world has to offer you. So that's what I have for you, Kelly Nicole. Okay. And now up next is Carolyn. Oh, Edward. Is that our Edward? Hi, Edward. How are you today? It's so nice to see you. You predict that? Do you really? No, she lives in Canada. How's she ever going to get a zebra cake? Don't be teasing her. It's not very nice, Victor. So if anybody has come in and wants a reading, hashtag pop dash up. Okay, so next is Carolyn. 2, please. All right. I gotcha. All right. So your Akashic Record Oracle card is oh. Do you have a plan? A shamanic journey and initiation? Wow. And that is card number 35. Carolyn, loving life. It was nice to see you the other day at Jean's house. That was a fun class, wasn't it? Ooh, and your past life energy is resourcefulness, intelligence, mental action, and right thinking. So have you been looking at, I gotta figure out which direction I'm going. Have you been looking at the possibility of taking a shamanic journey, Carolyn? Or have you been on one? Or you're looking up information on how to get to that point? So 31, resourcefulness. So the resourcefulness card for your past life energy says intelligence, mental action, and right thinking. It's increased mental acuity for you. You have had great ideas in past lives, and the intellect to make the ideas a reality is still with you. You may have even achieved some fame or prestige through your accomplishments. In fact, your subtle memories of those achievements may be leaving you feeling a bit frustrated in this life, as if you should be doing something more or garnering greater recognition. This card reveals the capabilities you have to make those higher dreams a reality, but you can't just wish for them. You have to trust yourself and follow your desires through the maze of thought and action that may be required. This necessitates focus and flexibility, but you have the mind and the heart to succeed. And your affirmation, Carolyn, is I open my mind to the wisdom and inspiration of the universe. I believe in myself and in my ability to excel and achieve all that I desire. Well, I wish that for you too, Carolyn, because that's pretty darn special. This one, I can't tell what's on your left and right. Scott had me do the mirror thing, and I'm still working on it. So, Carolyn, that's what I have for you. And then, do I have any other? Oh, I'm sorry about that. So, Carolyn, all right, let me go back here to make the picture smaller so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So we have Edward and Peace Love. Okay, so Peace Love is up next. So Peace Love, if you will put your number down at the bottom, 1, 2, or 3, please. And the first card that I will pull for you will be from the Akashic Records Oracle cards. Hey, Akila B, how are you? Okay. Have a nice day, Victor. Oh, I'm glad you found me today, too. I mean, Spirit puts us where we need to be. Isn't that the craziest darn thing? It's still crazy to me. But Peace Love, if you're still here. Oh, hi, Peace Love. What's your number? 1, 2, or 3, honey? Peace Love. 1, 2, or 3? 3. Okay, you got it. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. So what you have, the first card, Peace Love, is the Oracle Library, card number 25. Now, it doesn't quite remind me of the Library of the Akashic Records, but I'm guessing there are thousands and thousands of Oracle card decks that somewhere there is a library that shows them all. And that has got to be an amazing place. I used to love the library when I was younger. I don't know whether it was the smell of the books, the quiet, because I was the oldest of 5 kids. So for me to have quiet, you go to the library or church. Those were the 2 places where I found peace and solitude. But yeah, so and then like they had those drawers of all those card files that you had to look up to find something. And until you actually learned what you were looking for in the library, your style of type of a book, then it made it a lot easier once you understood it. So your past life it has number 6, phobias, anxiety and overcoming fears. So now I'll tell you, when I was younger, I was very shy and I would not walk into a place by myself. And I was probably around 21, 22, and I went to a library and got a card. And I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, guess what I did today? And she's like, what? And I said, I went to the library. And she goes, yeah. I said, and I got a card. Yeah. And it's like, she didn't get it. My mom was a cheerleader. She didn't get it, how it felt, my insecurity that I actually did something like that. So these cards really resonate with me. So number 6, phobias. Let's see what it says about your past life. Many present phobias are based in past life traumas or even deaths. Fear of heights can come from a tragic fall. Fear of water can stem from previous drowning. Claustrophobia can be based in past life imprisonment. Even a modern phobia like flying can be sourced in fear of falling or fear of enclosed spaces. While not all specific anxieties point to the past, it's very common for strong present anxieties to be connected in some ways to old unknown traumas. For example, fear of public speaking, often a sign of past embarrassments, public rejections, or even executions. Being in front of a group of any size could trigger your subtle memories of such difficult events, filling you with dread and making you desperate to escape. So it says here in your affirmation is, I have power over fear. I trust in myself and in my ability to relax and be at peace in any situation. So take that to the bank. You don't have to have the fears, just reject it. Don't allow them to take over your life. You can reject the fears. And I still go to the library, not as often as I used to, but I still like a good library. All right, so next up we have Edward. Now, I don't know if anybody else has... You were the oldest of 6. Okay. Yeah, I'm not remembering. I guess they did, and they had games at my library, and I used to take my grandsons to the library, just to get them out of the house, give parents a little bit of a break, and they would go and they would play games, and I forget what the game was that they played. Oh, they played chess. They were learning how to play chess, and they had a chess club there. And some of the older fellows who played chess were very, very kind to the boys. Yeah. So Edward would like a number 2. And Edward, your card from the Akashic Records Oracle cards is number 45, Wildlife and Kingdoms of Nature. I love that for you. I don't know if you're an outdoors kind of guy. I'm an outdoor kind of gal. In the summer when my pool is open and I'm in it, that's my outdoor kind of girl. But maybe now that I have my new knee and I've lost like 70 pounds, I'm getting healthier every day. And so, yeah, it's, who knows? I'm never going to be a gardener. That is just not my thing. Now, this does not surprise me. Your past life energy card, Edward, is number 43, and it is service, bringing value. And so, are you bringing value through servitude with nature, outdoor? I don't know. Let's see what number 43 has to say. Number 43, service. So Edward, what this card says is it indicates past lives of serving and perhaps even saving others. Your desire to be of service has called you to assist others who were in need in some way. Your service could have manifested in any number of ways. Perhaps you were a nurse who followed combat units in the Civil War, or maybe a superintendent at an orphanage. If this is near the devotion card, you have had past lives where you brought value to the form of some religious services. Perhaps you were a monk who cared for the suffering residents of a leprosy colony, or a nun who provided food to impoverished people. Yet if this card is near the caretaker card, your attention is bringing value you could have shifted and you could still be shifting. You are out of balance. But it's important to know that you don't have to sacrifice the joy in your life to bring value to others. So continue to be conscious of your own needs as you consider and care for others. And be sure to balance your work time with some form of personal fulfillment and happiness on your time off. And so your affirmation is, every day I have an opportunity to bring some value to others. Every little act of kindness expands the energy of love and joy in the world and blesses us all. And Edward, you have been a blessing to this community. I mean, our community, we are so lucky to have the people that we have in it, because the kindness, the gentleness, the generosity, the love. Yep, that's you, Edward, the love. So thank you for letting me read for you. All right, so I don't know if that is the end of the... Oh, you're welcome. Peace, love. Hey, Christine Fryer. Thanks for showing up and supporting me and sending on the message. I remember that meme. I also remember the chess community. Nice words, Austin. I got you, Christina. All right. Did anybody else want a reading? I can't see what time it is. What does it say? It says cello Linder. All right. So I think I got everyone. Just let me check this spinner winner just to make sure. Yep. Peace, love. And then Edward. Let me get rid of the tool so that if anybody else comes on, they know that questions are closed. And go back to Edward. Oh, love you too, Edward. You're an amazing fella. You really are. Okay. So, does anybody have anything else for a pop-up for a Monday? And then we've got 3 other great readers going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was great. Thank you for... Sometimes, you just... I think after all my cancellations over the weekend, I was feeling lonely. Excuse me. So let me know what you thought of these cards. Like I said, I've done personal readings using these cards, but I've never done a live using them. And I've used energy cards, but not the past life energy cards, because they were put away. So I have the cards that I like to use more frequently. And yeah. That's not you blushing from everybody telling you how wonderful you are, is it, Edward? Thank you for coming in, Carolyn. I really appreciate it. Okay. All right. So that's good. I mean, I don't know how frequently I'll do it with these cards, because I like the other cards too, the energy cards and the intuitive cards. You have a live tomorrow at 11 with Denise Fletcher. Okay, tomorrow. And it'll be on both channels. Okay, 11, 3. Jackie B. You like those cards? Okay, yeah. They're just different. I mean, I have done Akashic Records readings. I have taken the class. I don't feel like it is my forte. Like, it takes me longer to get messages. Like than the ladies who do the Akashic Records all the time, because I don't practice it. I am not a practicer. I am not a homework person, which is terrible because I could do better if I did better, but I just can't help it. I think I have an aversion to homework after one of the things that I used to do. And I always had to do homework. And that's why some of the classes that I can't take, because I'm not a journaler. I'm not a writer. The most I can write is everybody's name when it comes up on the spinner winner. So, yeah. So Austin, I think I will hook you up this afternoon. So don't worry about that. I'll get you just because I love you so much. No homework, please. I know Christine and I were in the same group, and some of us did homework and some of us didn't. Okay, so Richlene's going to be on with Purple Moon Tarot tomorrow night at 7 with Francine. Oh, it's Francine's birthday party. So it's going to be Francine, Richlene, Roman, Jan, and Jackie B. So it should be Francine, Richlene, Roman Lean, Jan Lean, and Jackie Bean. I'll make up names for you. I know, I'm crazy old lady. What can I say? Oh, you're welcome, lovey. I'll have a blessed day, honey. So same with you. How long it takes for mediumship messages to come through. Yeah, practice. Yeah, I know. Well, you could be Caroline. Don't be making fun of her. Carolyn loving Lifeline. And then we got Christine. So, but yeah, that was that. I feel more connected. I really did. I felt very disconnected. I was like, now what am I going to do? Now what am I going to do? So, but my director and I had discussed the possibility of doing, after we did the pop-up, I guess it was just last week. Time flies when you're having fun. No, like that. But after last week's pop-up, and was like, well, Mondays are kind of quiet, but apparently today wasn't as quiet. But that's great, because see you, Karen. Have a blessed day, honey. But yeah, so we just thought, oh, this will be good. Changes you may not cancel. I don't know what I did. I have to be careful touching things, because all right. So yeah, so who knows how frequently we'll do it, but we'll see. So pop-ups will be using just different cards so that I get practice. Yeah, practice is good. So R. Wayne Steiger is live now. Okay, Diana, you have a blessed day, honey. I'm looking for my package. Got 2 packages coming. I'm so excited. So I'm glad. What did she say? I'm glad I caught this with you. I'm glad you did too, Richlene. Absolutely. And I will be looking for you. I wrote it down. I'll be looking for it. And I'm looking for Francine's birthday. So you have a blessed day. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's my problem, Jackie B, is like I get the links like in the middle of the night. It's not snowing yet, but no, not yet. As Akila B knows, this is a closet that I'm sitting in. Well, I'm sitting outside the closet and all my junk is inside the closet. So the window's right there. Heavier snow in an hour. Yeah, but heavier snow, it's only going to be an inch. So I think they're going to be fine. Oh, really? Well, maybe you're getting more toward the east. Oh, it's coming down there? Okay, I better go get myself ready. I have to go to the bank and get Austin's money and get him some food. All right, kiddos. Love you. Hope I see some of you or all of you, and bring a friend tomorrow. Nancy, Crohn's Intuition, is my guest, and I'm so excited to meet her. We haven't met yet. And last night when I saw her and Scott, I was like, oh my gosh, she's really, really good. But then she's been doing this for a while. I'm still haven't been doing this a year. Just so you know, I still have not been doing this a year. So cut me a break. You guys are wonderful. Just absolutely. This community has been a blessing in my life. So thank you. All right. It's not snowing there yet, but the birds are quiet. Oh, very cloudy. Okay. All right. Love and light to all. I love you. Thank you for coming. This is my heart beating for you. Thanks.